every time Robert would come up there, he said, I don't know what in the world you like about that Blue River, they like horse fish. I said, I ain't never had no horse fish, so I wouldn't know.
Oh, what was the funniest thing that happened up at Rhubob's? One of the funniest.
Good, so.
I mean, there had to be so many.
Give me a dozen.
She's fine, Mama.
Worst thing is when we turned over at
She's
night.
peeing.
Tristan Waller got the biggest kick out of me telling that story. She never had heard that.
The one about you and Jerry?
Yeah. Turning over.
Oh my
Sitting on
God.
that porch and I was sitting down there telling her about that. She said, I never have heard that story.
I mean, that is a story for the ages right there. That's,
Something else.
and how did that even get started? Y'all got, I mean, what happened?
Well, the first thing, we took old Gene Parker, you remember him?
Yeah.
Took him up there. He never had been up there before. But you know how Jerry always,
Started. I did.
would, when he was drinking, he drank straight out of the bottle. And if somebody else was in there, like Gene Parker was in there drinking beer, but Jerry always turned around and said, yeah, take a swallow of this. About that evening, Gene Parker was drunk. He couldn't even talk. He sounded like Daffy Duck. He was drunk. And so we took him back up to the camp, Rhubarb, old Rhubarb camp. Me and Jerry got in this other little aluminum boat going frogging. That's when we got up in the end there and had the spotlight and I had the gig. And I was trying to reach out and get over there to a frog. And Jerry was back there on the back and he was on the opposite side of the boat. So he said, yeah, let me hold the spotlight. And when he stood up, that boat said, upside down. Got there in all that grass, right in the middle of the grass and everything. And we tried to turn the boat back up with the grass, you know, it just, we couldn't turn it up.
Wasn't it late at night too?
It was about 11 o'clock at
Oh
night.
my God.
And it was dark, but you could put your hand out there and see it.
And y'all had nothing to shine.
No, the light went overboard,
Yeah.
light went overboard, everything went overboard. And I knew we were about like the Beard of McGregor from that old houseboat that had sunk there. And I knew where I was going when we turned over there, so I started swimming. But I noticed Jerry wasn't with me. And I said, Jerry. Didn't hear nothing. I said, Jerry. And he said, what? I said, where you at? He said, I'm getting the igloo. He thought his whiskey was still there. So I said, get in the igloo, what you gonna do with the igloo? I'm gonna get in that zombie. so here he comes up there with the igloo. He said, no, I was gonna get that so we could push it in front of us because we'd seen alligators and snakes all day long.
Did he get it or not?
Yeah, he got
Okay.
just the empty
Yeah,
igloo,
but
it
to
wasn't
push
lit-
in front of him.
Yeah.
Did that work?
Yeah, we just kind of held on to each handle on
My
each
God.
side and pushed it in front of us. Pushed it about that far, and there was that old houseboat was kind of leaned over, just sunk half of it or something. And it was about grass from about here to the house, growing out from it. So Jerry said, I'm just going to push this igloo through there now, and you just follow me in there. I said, all right. So we started in there, and he get about halfway, and he panicked. He kind of stick, couldn't get any further with the grass like it was. I guess we was about maybe near that refrigerator from being up to the house boat. And I went over his back. I just went right over the top of his back, and I grabbed him, and I just grabbed the side of that houseboat, and I pulled him up there to him to grab the whole side of the houseboat. We tore that old screen off, it was on the side of it there.
Just want me.
Just got up on the top of the thing. we sat there for a little while, and
Wait a minute.
I started easing my feet down in the water, but it was sunk about 4.5 foot on that side. It was dry on the other side. I said, I'm gonna go over on the other side. Jerry said, I ain't going nowhere. I said, we can't squat there on that 2x4 all night. He said, I stood up all night in jail one night, so I squat on this 2x4 all night.
Yo, I got it. George.
What you doing?
She's
got
up
it.
trying to come
You'll
in.
be all right.
She'll be fine.
She'll be all right.
Then she'll come back down.
Anyhow, I eased that foot on down there on the bottom, and I started just sliding. I said, I know better than step on it. So I slid over there, and I got to the other side, and I said, it's high and dry over here, Jerry. Come on. I ain't going nowhere. I said, come on over here. We can sit over here and sit down on the side. He said, I ain't going nowhere. So I had to go back over there and get him and bring him over there. We'd grab a hold of him and say, come on, you going over there. So we get on the other side there. There's a window there, so I slid that window up. Well, in the meantime, I knew the houseboat. I knew fish going inside there all the time. So there was chain poles up in the tower. You couldn't see that. You couldn't see from here. I couldn't
God.
see. So I reached up and got one of them chain poles.
Daddy.
Jerry was down at the other end, and I just eased that chain pole down his back of his back. He was leaning up against the houseboat, just leaning up against that, scared to death. And I run that down chain pole down the side of his back. And boy, you talking about somebody taking off and running. He was running so fast, he had one foot off the damn side of that thing.
Oh my God.
And when he got down to the other end,
And you were laughing?
I was laughing so hard. He got the cook. All this out here about to die and everything, and you got to play a damn trick on somebody.
I don't know how you did that. I guess fear is
Well, I knew I was.
lower than your need for making a joke or scaring somebody.
Well, I knew I was on high ground. I was safe then. I wasn't worried about nothing.
You still weren't.
No, it didn't bother
Oh
me at
my
all
God.
being over there on the
How
high
about the
ground.
mosquitoes?
Oh, Lord.
Did they eat y'all
couldn't
up?
stand. I wouldn't
The
stay in a
mosquitoes
place.
started in on us. We took that
Mosquitoes eating me
green
up.
wire, old Russ's green wire now, and wrapped around us to keep them mosquitoes off of us.
Did it help?
It helped. And the next month, well, going back a little bit, I pushed up one of the windows and stuck my head in there and started feeling around when I felt the bed. So I grabbed a hold of that bed and pulled it over to the window. Well, I pulled that mattress off of it. And it had an old sheet on it. So I pulled that mattress off and I laid the mattress down on that front running board there and got the sheet off of it. And I was fixing to lay down, and Jerry said, you ain't laying down there and going to sleep. I'm telling you right now, you are not going to lay down there and go to sleep. So I said, well, let's. And so we took the mattress and we leaned it up,
Thank you for cleaning.
and we just both sit on it and put that sheet over to keep the mosquitoes off of it. Well, that worked out pretty good. The
God.
next morning, I reached in there on that bed where I pulled the mattress off. The gnats was eating us
Oh,
up. Gnats was way worse than mosquitoes.
Oh, really?
I mean, just your arm was just black.
Oh my
And I
God.
reached in there and I found a little pack of what we call gopher matches, the whole soft thing that you flip
Oh,
over.
yeah, yeah.
There was 4 matches in there. And ain't no telling how long he'd been in there. And then if I didn't strike one and light that sheet. That sheet was down from being out there all night and started smoking. Smoked all them gnats away from us.
Oh, you purposely lit the sheet?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That was some hot sheet.
yeah.
Smart
And
sheet.
about that time, heard a motor.
You heard a motor?
Yeah. We were way up in the end of Briar. I heard this motor and I said, yeah, here comes somebody. And he stopped about halfway down there to us. So I grabbed that cane pole. Well, the night before when I run it down his back, I was going to get that cane pole and slap on the roof. Because when we passed up there, Pop was still at that camp, the one that I got now. Boat was still there. So I started slapping on that tin on top of that house, hollering, help. Jerry started laughing, and I said, what the hell are you laughing about? He said, I ain't ever heard nobody holler help. It sounded like they meant it.
Oh my God.
And then I went, the old Wilson, was the one that come up there and got about halfway through it and cut the motor off. Well, I got that cane pole out again and started hitting again. He said, he ain't gonna hear you. And I said, he gonna hear me. So I slammed on that tin to I heard the motor crank back up. I said, he heard us, he's coming. Sure enough, he ran that bend and he said, when I heard that, I knew exactly where y'all was. Because this is my uncle's old place.
Oh my God.
That was lucky.
And what time do you think that was?
That was probably about 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, so it was light then?
Yeah.
Oh my God. But, so you didn't think anybody was going to come up that way
Well,
where
it
you...
was on like Memorial Day weekend. We didn't think there'd be probably anybody up there on a Monday.
Yeah.
That was a Monday. And then when he rounded the bend, the creek was like the road right there. And we were back from the road in on the camp. He rounded that bend there and he had a big old bush, red beard, long hair.
What'd Jerry say?
Jesus Christ, come to save us.
Was I married to you then?
Oh
Oh,
my
yeah.
gosh.
Huh?
Yeah.
So keep going. I want to know the rest. I've heard the story. I want to hear it, but I want to hear the rest of the story.
Well, he takes us back up there. Gene Parker was standing out there on the deck, short pants on and a big old overcoat. Like the first thing I said was, boy, what did you come looking for? He said, I didn't know which way to go. I didn't know where y'all was this way or that way. And I didn't know how to start your boat. We left my boat there. And he said, I just didn't know what to do. I figured y'all would be back sooner or later. Well, Jerry, of course, first thing he does is goes inside and gets him one of them pints of whiskey.
Yeah.
He had to have him some whiskey. And he come out and handed it to Milton and said, here, have you a shot of this whiskey. Milton turned that pint up and drank just about the whole
The redhead guy?
yeah.
Jesus Christ?
What did Jerry say?
Eyes full up the Lord, I didn't know you was that thirsty. We got in the boat, went back up there, turned that boat off, got it pulled up, turned over.
Yeah.
I had the gig was laying on top there, and I had the gig, and I started probing around. And I had a 22 rifle in there that I had made a leather holster for. I felt that, and I stabbed that holster and pulled that up. Got the gun up, pin still in the holster and everything. Then I stabbed the darn battery, and was able to get that battery up there, and it still had the spotlight hooked to it.
Wow.
And I hooked it up, and one side had come loose.
Yeah.
I hooked it up, and it still come right on.
Wow. I can't
And
believe
you got
that.
the boat turned upside.
Yeah, we got it turned back
That
up.
wasn't easy, was it?
No, it was hard to do. And we pulled it on back up there, and I took that motor off of it. Put it on a little stand up there on the camp.
Yeah.
took the head off and everything, dried it all out and everything, pulled it one time, it drank right up.
Good grief.
You stayed the night?